Welcome to another Fantastic Forum one-shot. You know what a one-shot is. And if you don't, I'll tell you real quick. It's basically the stuff that we can't get to talk about in our podcast because we run out of time. We're too busy talking shit. And we're too busy going on tangents and having a lot of fun. So if you want to get in on that, just subscribe, like, hit the bell, whatever you got to do for the algorithm to let you know that we're on live. It's usually Wednesday nights around 6:30-ish. But yeah, Primordial. Primordial is a book I heard about in solicitations. I didn't know much about it. I knew it was Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, you know, the team behind Gideon Falls, soon to be a TV show. And so I wasn't entirely excited, but I'm like, I gotta check that out. There's something new from those two. In the time from the solicitation to it came out, totally lost. Got off my radar, didn't find it. Until my friend Dave Ryan, fantastic artist, started doing white covers for it. He drew one and it's an astronaut chimp and it looks amazing. It's right here. But yeah, I'll give you a quick 3-sentence summary of this book. It's 1961, NASA and the government abandoned space flight and there's animals as astronauts. That's pretty much it. Now, as far as the story goes, it flows well. I usually look at what the voice is in the story, what the narration is. This one has very little, if not any, narration in it. It's all just dialogue, and you're thrown into this world by point of view of this MIT scientist and professor and physicist, and he basically gets sent to NASA as they're dismantling the space program. He's checking to see if there's practical military applications for any of that new technology. It's 1961. I don't know if I told you that earlier. It's fairly straightforward. He finds some files of two space chimps that they send, or one monkey, one space chimp. I know one has a tail. And they go into space and they die, supposedly. But he finds a file with a heartbeat on it and says they're still out there. Now, all that is the MacGuffin, I think. It just goes from there. The art changes. Now, I was a little worried about the art because the art isn't particularly amazing. And Andrea Sorrentino's really good. And this wasn't up to that standard that I'm used to. Once this plot is abandoned, the main plot of the scientists and the NASA people is abandoned, that's when you get into the good art. And you get into this like kind of Kubrick-y, kind of Pink Floyd-y space psychedelia, for lack of a better word. And you see these apes go into this cube, and in there is a Russian astronaut dog that I guess disappeared before. They kind of talk about that at the beginning of the book. And the Russian space dog talks to the chimp and the other little spider monkey or whatever. And that's it. That's how it ends. To be continued. As far as the overall book rating, this is easily a 4 out of 5. It keeps me intrigued. It keeps me enthralled. It keeps me enthused. And keeps me wanting issue 2. So it did its job. It really took me, gave me a weird turn when the story switched from the military guy to the space cosmonaut animals. And yeah, I'm in for issue 2. 4 out of 5. Check out some of the art. Check out the story. Check it out. Let me know what you think.